this series is to handle the sagittal plane. Again, the sagittal plane is going to create, we're going to use horizontal vectors. We're going to have gravity creating the ground reaction forces and the vertical vectors. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the trunk in as well while we're doing that. Understand this though. When it goes to the sagittal plane, what you're going to find is that now the trunk becomes a little less involved because there's not an opportunity for the foot or the upper body to get over top of the base of support as easily. So what we want to do is take you through the forward position. We're going to take the band and we're going to, again, hook it onto our hips. We're going to go through the same progression. Understand that if they can't handle the step down component, you may have to start with a simple split squat to teach them how to hold in a stationary fashion. You may have to teach them how to go into a split squat and then come out of it, and then go back into it, and then come out of it. So you may have to bring it down even further than the step down. Assuming your athletes can handle the step down, we're going to start here. Now first of all, we want to go ahead and just work on the ability to land and stabilize without releasing the back foot. Now if they're truly floating off of that front foot, the back foot should not have a great deal of force on it. The power is coming off of the front foot. From there, we're going to go to releasing the back leg and getting back up. Releasing the back leg and getting back up. From there, we're going to add the hop. And then they got to get back home. This becomes a very challenging exercise. One that you may not get to. Firmly believe that if you teach your young athletes, especially your female athletes, how to just simply handle the ground and get back home, plant and get back home, they're going to be much safer. Start with the heel hitting the ground, but ultimately, they got to learn how to land on that big toe and push off. Now, let's get the trunk involved a little bit more by bringing in the medicine ball. If we place the medicine ball here, we can do a couple things. One, we can rotate away, or we can rotate towards the plant leg. We can also go ahead and work overhead. Now what that's going to do is it's going to now bring in the upper body, which is ultimately going to cause the trunk to react, which is ultimately going to cause the knee to have to handle, the hip to have to handle controlling the knee more effectively. Once again, movements with the ball can be overhead, rotate towards, rotate away. And you can create all other kinds of variations if you want. The fact is, what you're trying to create is reactive ground reaction training using a horizontal vector, letting gravity be your vertical vector by being up on the box, and then